another episode of Cooking with Charlie. Today I'm going to make meatloaf. Meatloaf has been a favorite in my house since I was a little kid. Alright, meatloaf is usually made with ground beef, but I like to use ground turkey and ground pork sausage. Alright, I've got a large family, so we're going to make this thing huge. We're going to use 3 pounds of meat. Here's what we're going to need. Alright, we're going to need 2 pounds of ground turkey, 1 pound of ground sausage, 1 cup of stovetop stuffing. That's my secret weapon there. 2 eggs, 1 onion, 1 whole bell pepper, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper, rosemary, and thyme. A lot of times I like to put a little spice on it, so I may add some cayenne pepper or some crushed red peppers. Alright, so now that we have all the ingredients, let's get started. Let's make sure our hands are clean and our workspace is clear. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to preheat the oven at 350. It's preheated. Alright, actually it isn't. This is going to cook for about an hour. First, let's grab our turkey. Now let's place our turkey. We got the 2 pounds of ground turkey and our 1 pound of sausage in the bowl. There we go. This is all trash. We got it all in the bowl, good to go. We grab our garlic, our salt, our pepper, our Worcestershire sauce, and we all throw it all in here. Now we're gonna mix the beast. So while I'm mixing this together, you know, you gotta be thinking one step ahead. Next step, what's up? What's up, next step? So the next step after I mix this is the onions and bell peppers. You gotta cut them up and get that ready to go. So now this is sort of mixed together pretty good. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator right here and let it sit while I do the chopping of the stuff. Got this bell pepper right here, we're gonna chop it up. You don't want huge pieces. At least I don't want huge pieces. Now when you're making this at home, if you want huge pieces, make it huge pieces. This is all about what you like. Because what I may like, you may not like. But I guarantee you're going to love this recipe. Alright, we're going to cube this up. We don't want huge pieces like I said before. Alright, there we go. I'm going to take my other container. I'm going to put this bell pepper that we chopped up in here for later. Alright, other piece right here. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. So after we do this, we're going to saute the bell peppers along with the onions. Hey, you know what? Curveball, I'm going to throw in some garlic with it too. That's what I'm going to do. I love garlic. Alright, we've got our onion here. Let's do this. We're going to dice this up. Take this off. Alright, we're going to, a couple cuts, we're going to dice this thing up. Cut down the middle. There we go. See? And people tell me I'm wasteful. But look, I'm even chopping up little pieces. So let's use half an onion, alright? So I just used half. Put the other half back. Alright, so I'm gonna add another bell pepper. Guess what? I actually had another bell pepper. So, and it's really up to you. If you don't like bell pepper and you don't like onions that much, you do what makes you happy. Alright, because we cook for ourselves. I cook to what I like. I don't cook to what, actually that's a lie, I cook to what my family likes. If it was what I like, this thing would be using hot Italian sausage. It wouldn't be using mild. those of you that are looking past me, you'll see that frying pan back there. That's where all these goodies are gonna go. Some people got some good knife skills. I don't have the best. Not good enough for me. And if any of you do have great knife skills out there, please let me know your tips. Let me know your secret. Alright, so this is what we have. All our bell peppers and onions. We're gonna saute this in this frying pan with olive oil. Just a couple minutes, we're gonna let it get soft. And then, guess what? I told you I had a curveball. My curveball, garlic. I'm gonna add some garlic to it. All right, we've got our 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. And all the veggies, the onions and bell peppers we cut up, we're gonna take these, woo, and throw them in here. We're gonna let these saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. Soften a little bit. Because when we bite into that meatloaf, we don't want crunchy veggies, all right? We got a curveball right here, garlic, which I love. Mix these up. Smells so good. Can you smell it, America? Wherever you are. It's been about a minute, maybe. Couple more seconds, maybe another minute. Be nice and tender, and then we're ready to put them back into the bowl and cool off for a minute before we mix it in there with the turkey and sausage and all the goodies that we got. Now it's about done. I'm just making a huge mess. Turn my fire off. This side is cool. Set it down there. Transfer it to. Oh yeah. So now we've got it in this bowl. We're gonna let this cool off before we mix it in with the turkey and sausage. All right, now we got our turkey and our sausage right here. We've got our veggies right here that we chopped up. We let cool off. We sauteed. Everything's good with the garlic and the onions and the bell peppers. We're gonna incorporate that. Got that in there. All right. We have a cup and a half of stovetop dressing. All right. It's a cup and a half in there. I made another audible because it was a cup. Then I changed it to a cup and a half. We have our rosemary and our thyme. That's gone in there. Let's give this a little mix around real quick. Ooh, this show will be good. Watch that, I don't want to get my apron dirty. Alright, now we got our eggs. Let's chop one, drop one in there. Booyah. 2. We want the egg in here to hold everything together because we don't want it crumbling apart once we're baking it. Alright. For those of you that like playing with food, you guys will enjoy mixing this stuff. But I really don't like nothing on my fingers like this. I can't stand it. Alright. Once you feel that everything is mixed together good, you know, then it's how you want it. Alright, now I got that all done. You see my hands are all nasty. Let me wash this off. I like baking mine in Pyrex. Alright. I got this big Pyrex pan right here. And we're going to form it to it. And we're going to hook it up. We're going to make it look like a big old loaf. Alright, I'm not going to cover it when I bake it though. We're going to bake it at 350 for roughly 1 hour. Alright. When it's close to being done, or I believe it's close to being done, about 45-50 minutes into it, I'm going to stick my knife in the middle of it, and if my juices run clear, then I'm going to pull it off, alright? This is more like a big old sheet cake than a meatloaf. Almost knocked my drink over. Dang, wouldn't be good. There's the loaf. Loaf is ready to go. Prior to the meatloaf coming out, I'm going to show you how to make my sauce. One of my sauces I just rub on here real quick right before it's done, probably about 10 minutes before it's out. It's just Worcestershire sauce and ketchup. Alright, regular ketchup gives it a nice tangy, acidic taste. It's really good. Now that we got our loaf made, I'm going to throw it in the oven. Remember, we're going to bake it at 350 for roughly 1 hour. About 45 minutes into the bake, I'm going to check it for doneness, and I'm going to put my ketchup and Worcestershire sauce over the top, alright, to make that glaze. Booyah, there we go. It looks beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to mix this glaze together. It's a couple tablespoons of ketchup. Don't need too much because it's just going to glaze on top. Then we're going to put it back in. And a couple shakes of Worcestershire sauce. We got our fork. Mix it up. You know my favorite part, right? Favorite part's when I get to taste it. Tastes good to me. Alright, so we're going to take this, pour it over. Last 10 minutes, we're going to bake it. And let this, get into the meat, and we'll be good to go. I got my pot holders. Be safe. Always wear your pot holders. Open this, and oops, it's gone again. Alright, it's been an hour now. We got the meatloaf out. It looks beautiful. We're ready to go. Let it sit for a little bit, so the juices redistribute and everything is good to go. So now I'm going to take a slice out of here because I want to taste it for you. Woo. Look at this. Everything is mixed up in there really good. Still hot. Woo. Tastes damn good. Thanks for watching my video. Please try my recipes. And if you like my video, please subscribe. Leave me a comment because I would love to hear from you. And remember, I'm not a chef. I'm just a damn good cook. Till next time.